and welcome to the 7th Annual Esophageal Cancer Awareness event. I'm the Brooklyn chapter representative with the Salgi Esophageal Cancer Research Foundation. Our mission is to raise awareness, advocate for early detection and early diagnosis, and to fight the mandated screenings for this lesser-known cancer, which took my father's life, Joseph Mormilli, in 2010. Many families here know that this cancer is often caught in its advanced stages and is too difficult to battle. So if you have chronic heartburn, indigestion, and acid reflux, it could be deadly. And we're here today to change the narrative of this cancer. With a 5-year survival rate of less than 6%, there'll be over 22,000 new cases of esophageal cancer and over 16,000 deaths this year alone. However, I am honored to be able to bring families and my community together through this 5K walk and run every year because it helps others connect, share information, and encourage self-advocacy, especially if you need an endoscopy, which is a vital screening procedure that most doctors delay until it's too late. Many of us here have the same experience when it comes to how our loved ones succumb to this cancer. And I didn't have any resources or networks when my father passed away in 2010. And I hadn't even heard of esophageal cancer. I didn't even know it was a cancer until he was diagnosed in 2008 after battling heartburn for, I think, at least 7 years, which is a very long time. And doctors just dismissed it as a minor nuisance. And sadly, my story is the same as everybody else's story here. Yet years after my dad passed, it was very difficult to cope with his loss. But I became a runner in 2015, and I started participating in races, some with elite feats, which kind of motivated me to get something going. But I discovered that there weren't any small races in my community for esophageal cancer. So in 2019, I started doing research. I got a lot of rejections. I got a lot of bad feedback. But I joined the Salgi Esophageal Cancer Research Foundation, and I decided to collaborate with them to raise awareness for esophageal cancer. And my partnership with them has helped me take our loss and our pain and make it into something positive and uplifting and powerful and honorable way to remember our loved ones. So I would like to thank some of our in-kind sponsors to start. Mike Singer Shivers and Associates donated our 2 top prizes for the 5K runners, which are 2 Dick's gift cards. And we have eclectic cheese pairings. Those 2 top male and female winners are going to get 2 cheese boards. And thank you to Lauren Ashley, her team at the Inner Fox Hollow. If you're out in Long Island, you get a free night stay at the Inner Fox Hollow, and you get a custom gift basket. It's really beautiful. And I also have my wine raffle, which is $1 a ticket. And all the money raised from our raffle goes directly to the Salgi team. I also want to welcome a new sponsor, Venus Fire Safety 1. They're right there in the corner. They're going to be giving out freebies, so if you want to stop by, they got water, they got snacks, they got all sorts of goodies, so stop by for information. They're here to hang out and help us, so thank you so much for coming on board, and welcome to the festivities. And also, if you'd like to make a donation to my father's campaign, we have a QR code here, which goes directly to the website. So far, we've raised over $3,000 for the campaign, so I'm very proud of that. And I'm also proud to share that your campaign, the money that goes to the campaign, does make a difference. The Salgi Foundation announced this summer that it awarded 4 generous grants that will go directly towards esophageal cancer research. And one of the projects, the funding went to Ohio State University, and we awarded $62,000 for a project that's going to investigate how dietary patterns interact with someone's genetic risk for esophageal cancer. So the money that we raise and the donations that we collect goes directly to private funding to help us, learn about your risks, what treatments work, what doesn't work, and possibly prevention. Just as a reminder, if you have photos of your loved ones, we have a wall which is around this side. You can take the photo there, you can write messages. I do memorialize the poster, so I do keep it every year. And at the end of the event, if anybody would like to take home our table banner, you feel free to take the banner home. It says 7th Annual EC Awareness, so that's another little memento if you'd like to take that home. And I want to thank everybody for coming out for their support. I want to recognize some of the teams that came out here today. The Devana family, thank you for coming out. Brooklyn Bums, the Flores family, thank you so much. Pablo's Pubs, you guys, thank you for coming out. We have Tyler's team here. We have the Unnatural 20s. Pod Dale's family, and you guys are there. We have Arnie's Angels. Arnie's Angels are here. Crazy Diamonds crew. Woo! And we have Team Nails. Those are some of our biggest teams here. Thank you all for coming out. And